habits die hard. Long after he stopped treating people, Vitaly Podolyanov still talks to his patients.
Don't be afraid. We'll anesthetize you. When you wake up, you won't feel any pain.
Vitaly says he never dreamt of starting his own business, but life left him no choice. A decade ago, he quit his job at a state hospital and opened his first veterinary clinic. What started as a one-man practice is now a fully fledged company employing about 20 people. But Vitaly says he wouldn't have to hire as many if it wasn't for the hurdles created by the state.
When we were just starting out, we were able to do all the paperwork ourselves. Now I have to employ an accountant to take care of all the taxes, permits, and so on. You cannot even imagine how many papers we have to fill in to be able to operate legally.
While the number of small businesses in Russia has increased by about 20% over the past decade, staying small still remains a big challenge. Vladislav Korochkin is vice president of Small Business Association Apora. Its recent survey shows just how big the difficulties facing entrepreneurs are.
Problem number one is infrastructure, especially obtaining electricity supplies. Problem number two is human resources. And problem number three is the tax system, which is still not adequate, simple and innovative enough to support the existing enterprises and create new ones.
Analysts estimate that small businesses in Russia account for 13 to 15% of the country's GDP, while in many Western countries this figure stands at 50 to 70%. Yet the Russian government hopes to close the gap within a decade or so.
The development of small and medium-sized businesses is in fact the development of the middle class. These things are absolutely symmetrical. Our goal is by 2020 to bring the number of middle-class Russians to 60 or 70% of the population. That means the number of small and medium-sized enterprises should grow at about the same rate.
Dmitry Medvedev is said to be among the initiators of Wednesday meeting, which leaves some industry insiders hopeful that under his administration small businesses would gain greater prominence. But some experts, like Dmitry Butrin, a journalist for leading business daily Kommersant, doubt the government's attention to this issue will be long-lived.
As far as I can recall, we have had 7 of such meetings over the past decade. So the problems of small businesses are discussed quite regularly, but this brings little result.
Having your own business is usually referred to as the American dream, but for some Russians it's become a true nightmare. Taxes, inspections, licenses, with all of that you barely have time to attend to your regular work. So when you ask businessmen what kind of assistance they expect from the government, they usually say the best help would be no help at all. Oksana Boyko, Russia Today.